Hi, I'm Lexi McClymont. I work for Agriculture Victoria on the PIPS for Profit Pear project. Some of the work that we're doing this year is focused on colour management in pears. We have a few different experiments. One is a leaf blowing experiment at a commercial orchard, and we also have two separate experiments set up at work using reflective mulch. The question that we're aiming to answer is, does the timing of interventions affect the colour at the end of the season? So traditionally, interventions like leaf blowing and mulch are applied at the end of the season, but from discussions with growers, we were recognising that they had a feeling that interventions early in the season might be more beneficial than those late season interventions. So we've designed a few experiments to start to look at the timing of colour management and how to get the best colour at harvest. So this is one of the reflective mulch experiments, and it's on lanyard, and we'll be focusing on the colour development in the lower part of the canopy and measuring that through the season. We also have a few chemical experiments that we're doing jointly with Sally Bound at TIA. Again, discussions with growers and Nick Finger from AP22002. We came up with a few different designs, trialling out some novel combinations of chemicals for improving fruit set in pears, and we're trialling that again in a couple of different cultivars here this year to get a first cut, and hopefully over the progressive seasons we'll be tinkering with different treatments that we apply either for the colour management or the fruit set, other aspects of pear production, and taking those out to commercial orchards to trial as well as trialling a few different things here. We also have an experiment looking at vigour control. Growers are quite familiar with paclobutrazole, maybe more familiar with the label name of Payback. It's not on label for pears, but it is used widely in stone fruit and apples, and there has been research for decades now of its use in pears. It's quite beneficial generally for control of vegetative vigour and maybe a little bit more variable in terms of the response of return flowering. So we're trialling two different methods of application, foliar and soil applications, to have a look at, is one more or less beneficial than the other? And another part of the project that we're starting this year is doing some benchmarking in commercial orchards around irrigation water applications. So we've got flow meters in a number of commercial orchards, and we'll be looking to expand that over the next season as well.